Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. It's time for some entertainment news with Kaylee. KK, what you got?
I know you guys are both Friends fans, so
Yes.
you'll really appreciate Jennifer Aniston's surprise to fans. But first, Hollywood mourns the loss of NBA superstar Kobe Bryant.
We're literally standing here heartbroken.
The biggest headline of the past few days, NBA superstar Kobe Bryant's deadly helicopter crash. And Sunday's Grammys took place just hours after his death. Many stars walking the red carpet at the Staples Center in the shadow of the house that Kobe built were still processing the news, sharing thoughts, condolences, and reflecting on the NBA great's legacy.
What a great man, what a legacy he's left behind, and it's very sad news.
Kobe's father played in Europe. My father played in the NBA and the ABA. And so it's like family energy. I didn't know him like that. We weren't like, hey, call him, but it's my father's son, my father's friend's son. And so I'm still processing why it feels so incredibly sad. But I called a friend and cried my eyes out so I wouldn't cry when I got here, and then I still cried twice.
The people who are closer, can I just remind them, be around them now and keep being around them. Because, you know, life happens and life goes on, but those of us who deal with loss have to live with the devastation and in our own place, so stay close. A community is really powerful in loss.
It's a tragedy for anyone, but when it's someone that we know so well that's been such a prominent figure, you know, a lot of times that kind of wakes you up to things, but our prayers are with those people today.
Fans continue paying tribute, gathering outside of the Staples Center with flowers, photos, and jerseys.
'Cause baby, now we got better.
Taylor Swift gets candid in a new interview with Variety magazine ahead of her documentary premiere at Sundance. The pop superstar hashed out her views on standing up for yourself, saying politeness is important but not at all costs. Taylor continued with, quote, "Not when you're being pushed beyond your limits and not when people are walking all over you." She also touched on coping with her mom's brain cancer diagnosis. Her upcoming Netflix documentary, Miss Americana, drops Friday.
So you probably know Ellen's show is filmed on the Warner Brothers lot, and I spent about 10 years here on a show called Friends.
Another bold move on a morning show. Filling in as host on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Jennifer Aniston gives Friends fans a Central Perk surprise.
Who is your favorite friend?
I would say Ross.
But look right over here at this camera. I'm going to take two photos of you, so act super excited like you already are. And lights, camera, and latte.
Ross!
Jen hid behind the famous orange couch as guests sat down and then jumped out to surprise them. Those fans were then given seats at the Ellen show that Jen hosted. And you don't only get a couch with this, you can now own the entire house that was once a hub for celebrity vacations. A popular Malibu mansion is on sale for $18.99 million. According to the retail agency, the Canadian rapper Drake stayed at the house during one of his tours, as did pop singer Rihanna. The beachfront estate looks over Zuma Beach and has 7 bedrooms and 11 full bathrooms. On top of the gorgeous views, there's a 55-foot lap pool, along with an outdoor kitchen. And in case the outdoor amenities weren't enough, there's also enough parking space to fit 20 cars. Anybody got $19 million for me?
Let me reach in the pockets. Let me find out in the couch.
Maybe just the left pocket, yeah.
You know, I've always thought it weird that some of these mansions have more bathrooms than rooms.
I also find that fascinating.
Bedrooms.
Yeah.
Why would you need more bathrooms than... I don't know. I find that weird.
I don't know why they do that.
I was looking at a house the other day in Springfield that had like 6 bedrooms and 17 bathrooms. I'm like,
17 convenience. Yeah, you don't, because a big house like that, you don't want to have to go downstairs to find one.
But still, I think you should, if you're going to have that, you should have at least equal to the bedrooms and then 1 extra, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's me, but anyway.
I mean, at least just 1 on every floor.
Sorry. Also, Kaylee, you may not know the answer to this, but I don't know the answer to this, and maybe I should have done some research. Everybody keeps saying that is the house that Kobe built. The stadium or whatever?
Yeah.
Do you know why that is?
So he's just so iconic. It's like he built something out of that arena.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
like
wasn't he part of the Super Lakers team that had a lot of famous superstars on that team? He was just one that helped. I don't know. I just remember having like everybody went there.
So he's brought a lot of money to the stadium.
Yeah. Okay. I was just curious.
So it is a little sensationalized.
Yeah.
Okay. I just did not know exactly what that meant. So
we haven't talked about. Yeah.
So there we go.
We haven't talked about Kobe Bryant since it happened on the show, but that is just tragic. And his wife having to deal with the loss of the daughter and with him. I don't know. I don't know how people do it. But
and then the other 7 passengers as
Yes,
well.
Right. We have to remember them. I saw a great post on social, and I wish I would have saved it to share. It just had a list of the other names, and it said, "Your lives mattered too."
Absolutely.
And it is because the celebrity was on board. That's what everybody focuses on.
Right.
But there have been, I mean, a whole family was lost in that. You know, so it's so tragic on every level, every level. And I did see an article too that his wife Vanessa and him had made a pact to never travel on a helicopter together, ever.
Together, wow.
So that was already in their brain because they had said they would not travel together.
I also heard that he started flying helicopters, well, not flying, but taking helicopters to and from places in California because it was just quicker than traffic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and he continued that after he retired from basketball.
Yeah. My goodness.
It's
terrible tragedy.
It's tragic. Although, Kaylee and Kelly, do you want a fun fact?
What's that?
Do you remember how sometimes, Kaylee, during your entertainment news, we talk about the Royals? I have some updates for you for Instagram.
William has a new title?
No. Meghan and Harry have surpassed William and Kate on followers on Instagram.
Oh, my
So now
goodness.
Harry and Meghan have over 11 million, and the last time I checked, Kate and William just have 11 million, and Meghan and Harry had 11.1. The palace is going to hear about
this. They wear
this.
the pants.
I know.
Well,
I'm just saying, not that really matters, but you know, I was checking because I'm fascinated by
the media and the whole thing.
I wonder if they think,
like that.
Yeah, I wonder if they analyze that.
Well, maybe Harry and
Meghan do.
Meghan, do. But I think the others are too busy with their real lives, and they don't probably care.
Yeah, I mean, Kate has what? Will and Kate have 3 kids?
Yes. And the only reason it's interesting is because typically the royals share one account for the whole royals.
Yes.
When Meghan came along, they got their own separate Instagram, and that was controversial at the time because it was all supposed to be one, and now
That's
anyway.
right. Well, thank you for our entertainment news. I wish I'd seen that Jennifer Aniston host. I'm going to go back and check that out. Okay, we'll be back with more fun after this. Don't go anywhere. I love Jennifer Aniston. She's awesome.
I like her more in person than acting.